It is said that some journeys are never meant to be taken. One winter night, a man named Rayon boarded the 9 p.m. train, heading toward his destination after a long day. The station was quiet, covered in fog, and the cold wind cut through his jacket. As soon as he stepped inside the train compartment, something felt wrong. The air conditioner suddenly turned on. Cold air rushed through the empty coach. Rayon frowned. It was already freezing outside. Why would the AC be running in winter? He looked around. The entire compartment was empty. No passengers, no families, no noise. Only silence. The lights flickered softly as the train began to move. Moments later, a juice seller walked through the compartment pushing his cart. His footsteps echoed unnaturally loud. Rayan stopped him. "Brother," he asked, "why is the AC on in this weather? And why is this coach empty?" The man slowly turned his head. His face went pale. He leaned closer and whispered, "You made a mistake by sitting in this compartment." Before Rayon could ask anything else, the seller walked away and disappeared between the coaches. A strange chill ran through Rayon's spine. The cold no longer felt natural. The train reached the next station. As the doors opened, Rayon saw a man step inside. His appearance was disturbing. His clothes were old and torn. His skin looked gray. His eyes never blinked. The man sat silently on the opposite seat. Rayon tried not to stare. Then he noticed something terrifying. The man's feet were not touching the floor. They hovered several inches above the ground. Rayon's heartbeat raced. His throat went dry. He looked at away, pretending to check his phone. No signal. When the train slowed again, the strange man stood up and walked toward the door. As the train stopped, he stepped out. Rayon looked outside, and his blood turned cold. There was no station. No platform. Only a dark, silent jungle, stretching endlessly under black skies. The train doors closed. The man was gone. The train began moving again as if nothing had happened. Rayon tried to calm himself. "It's just exhaustion," he whispered. But then the lights inside the compartment began flickering. On, a hove, on, and hove, hove. Suddenly, everything went dark. Complete darkness. Then came the sound. A loud something hit the train window. Again, and again. A horrifying hand slammed against the glass from outside. Long fingers, black nails, twisted skin. Rayon screamed. The hand kept striking harder, faster, until silence. The lights turned back on. The window was clean. Nothing there. Rayon collapsed into his seat, shaking uncontrollably. Minutes passed. Nothing happened. Slowly, the darkness outside began to fade. The sky turned gray. Morning was coming. Sunlight crept through the windows, and for the first time, warmth returned to the compartment. The AC shut off on its own. The train slowed again. This time, it stopped at a normal station. Bright lights crowded platforms. People shouting, laughing, moving everywhere. Life. The nightmare was over. As soon as the doors opened, Rayon ran out of the coach without looking back. Only after stepping onto the platform did he realize something strange. The compartment number behind him was missing. Where the coach should have been, there was nothing. One of the railway workers stared at him in shock. "Which coach were you in?" the man asked. Rayon pointed. "That one." The worker's face went pale. "There is no coach there," he said quietly. That compartment was removed years ago. Rayon laughed nervously. Removed? Why? The worker swallowed. Because everyone who rode it never came back. Rayon looked behind him again. The train stood complete. No missing code, as if it had never existed. Except for one thing. When Rayon checked his phone, the time still read 9:12 p.m. and a new notification appeared. Unknown sender. Next stop, your dreams. Not every train takes you to your destination. Some take you somewhere you were never meant to return from.